What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. And actually, that was a great intro, beginning to my intro. Like I was in cadence, I breathed, and I began. So that was a good one. I hit it on beat right there. Anyways, today's video is about how to be unstoppable. So I'm sharing what's been helping me along my journey and clarification over being unstoppable. So unstoppable, unmesswithable. This means nobody's gonna mess with you. This means nobody's gonna stop you. Nobody's gonna control you. So I'm sharing what's been helping me to enjoy my life of eternal unstoppability. You know what I'm saying? For real, real talk. So it's simple. Number one, realize I realize that freedom is my birthright and I have eternal freedom. So, therefore, I'm going to share this with everybody else. Realize freedom is your birthright. That's number one. No matter what the scenario is, from so called authority to so called friends and family and lovers, anybody, it doesn't matter. We're all equal, literally. We are all equal. Nobody has power or control over me, and nobody has power or control over anybody else. And for someone to think that they do, they're lying to themselves and they're wrong, you know? So that's that. Next thing, how to be unstoppable. Declare yourself in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, people may be trying to get with you, people may be wanting something from you, this, that, and guess what? When you just can peacefully be about your way, then that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's the common sense I'm painting for y'all. Is that, like, the fact that I'm living a karma free life is why I'm able to move forward with so much confidence. Because, one, I realized that, hey, freedom is my birthright. Two, I'm a vegan of 2 years and 9 months. So, therefore, I am living a karma free life by literally promoting the health and wellness of all life, everything. You know what I'm saying? I literally have the earth's best interest. I have the earth's best intentions at hand, literally, by me being a vegan, because I'm so sensitive and I have such a kind and compassionate heart that literally I'm here in your best interest. I'm the love frequency. I'm the love energy. That's why I attract love energy to me and I help out phenomenally. Even people who are severely sick and ill and robotic and whatnot, who are on a whole nother wavelength, way in a whole nother, universe, way light years in another direction. Even just me gracing their presence, or even just me having a video, or even just me delivering them some food or some groceries or something like that is good enough, and that will rub off on them some of my magical fairy dust, or whatever you want to call it. And it will take extensive time of me to share that with them to actually get them to cross over and for them to be on the same page as me, you know. So the point I'm making is, like, especially when you're vegan, we have nothing left to lose, honestly, because it's like we got this far. It is we don't have to like explain ourselves when people don't understand it, is what I'm saying. People usually There's people who ask questions and they're valid questions, meaningful questions, questions that have substance and depth and whatnot. And there's also rerunning and repeating and holding the past against you and ridiculing and criticizing and analyzing and judgments and all this stuff that drains our energy. So that throw that out the window and burn it and never see it again. For people who ask you questions, answer them if they're engaging and truthful. And then there's also people who compliment us and support us and love us, and also we're supposed to always be grateful for them as well. So that's what I focus on, honestly. So by being a vegan, what does that mean? We don't consume any type of animal products. So the majority of the world eats dead animals. You know what I'm saying? Slaughtering, brutally murdering animals. You know what I'm saying? The cows, the chickens, the hogs, the beef, the lamb, the bacon, The eggs are coming out of the chickens. The milk is coming out the cows. The beef, the all these different animals, fish, etc., etc. Like the list will go on and on and on of everything that the majority of this world eats. That's what's fueling people's bad karma is because y'all keep consuming dead toxic stuff. You're not going to be able to go to sleep at night, well at night, knowing that you had just been participating in inhumane acts. So like therefore us vegans who have let go of all that stuff however long ago, for me it's almost been 3 years. Guess what? I've been becoming so much lighter and lighter and lighter, to realizing so much deep stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the oneness, the truth, all that stuff. Go out to the farm, go out into the country, go out into a rural area away from the matrix, busy, chaotic cities. And what do you feel? You feel a sense of calm. You feel a sense of relaxation. You feel a sense of freedom. You feel free. You realize that freedom is our birthright. You see just so much more health because you're in your natural element. But guess what? We have all of us on our phones, our technology. We have people buzzing and rushing around the city. We have people in cramped up offices and scenarios and stuff. People is stressed out, living an illusion that they forget who they actually are. That's the point I'm making. When in actuality, every being on this planet is supposed to be outside. Honestly, every being on this entire planet is supposed to be outside in nature. Yes, there's buildings. Yes, there's offices. I'm talking about the truth, though. Okay, that's where I'm coming from. Okay, and like that's what you have to realize. Nobody can control me. Nobody can control you. So get that through your head. It's for real, y'all. There are entities out there that are on a whole different wave than you. So what you have to do is not focus on that stuff. You got to realize, hey, so long as I'm continuing to be on this good wave like I am, like the fact that I'm realizing that I'm not the type to steal at all. I've never stolen nothing at all. I've always paid and compensated whatever the scenario has ever been in law of exchange, even though even though this whole money system is an illusion, it's fake. I've decided to accept that that's the law of exchange that we have. It's a neutral tool. So the fact that, I don't hold the past against me, the fact that I realize that being free is my birthright, our birthright, the fact that I realize that love is freedom, the fact that I realize that, controlling somebody is not true and it's not love, the fact that I realize that, I'm unstoppable. The fact that I realize that nature is the truth. The fact that I realize that, the more and more I heal and be on a high frequency, nobody will continue to get in my way. You know, the fact that I'm coming in peace, the fact that I'm living a karma free life, I'm only eating plants, that's why I move forward with so much confidence because there's going to be people out there, all different types of people out there, and the test is for you to just heal and hear yourself to be so strong that you become the creator. I'm not saying you dictate everything on the earth. I'm just talking about you become a lighthouse is what I'm talking about. You can't become an official co-creator, where, oh yeah, it doesn't matter how many likes, how many followers, what this happened, what that happened. It doesn't matter. It's like a universal ordained magic type of stuff where boom, you have this power that's granted by the universe, you know, to you to be a leader, to be a pioneer, to be, a peace worker, a light worker, whatever you want to call it. Like, it doesn't mean people bow down to you. I'm just saying, like, you become so much more strong because you're actually sharing your light and people are actually being inspired and learning from it. You become a master, a teacher, whatever. And at the same time, we're always learning as well. I'm just saying, like, to be able to grow in the levels of teaching is phenomenal, because for so long, We're just always consuming books, consuming audio, consuming music, consuming TV, consuming teachers, you know, teaching us stuff. Like eventually, with all our path is in, we're able to share some of the stuff that we've learned and experienced and done work on. Like for me, I have plenty of experience of many jobs, okay? Many jobs. And like a lot of it was food. So I have a good food service background. And I'm almost 3 years into being a vegan. So I'm good with that. Personal training, bodybuilding, the gym, working out, fitness, wellness supplements. I'm good with that too. I'm good with music. I have trumpet playing experience. I played the trumpet in the band at a magnet school for 5 years. We won many competitions, trophies and all that stuff, performances, all of that. Plus, I've just been, good into cinematography, graphic design, stuff like that. I just have to have the right tools. Some of us barely have anything, so we're just doing the best of what we have at this moment. So I just work that together. I've always been into health and wellness. I've always been into being out in the sun, going outside, nature, the parks, the trails, bicycle riding, all of the different sports. Just a well-rounded man. So with that being said, we're able to move forward, and just be accountable for who we are as a unique vessel. Of course, there's so much more depths to me, but I'm saying that's some of really crucial things that are a part of me. So guess what? Down the line, when I get back, if I get back into trumpet playing, if I get my own trumpet, rekindle that flame, guess what? I can have trumpet lessons. I can help out with, fitness coaching, health coaching, nutrition training, stuff like that. Simple stuff like that. Dog walking, like I already do dog walking and dog boarding. All these simple things are different ways for us to have our talents, our services shared, and for us to be compensated with it, you know? So by sharing that, that is how you become unstoppable, to be honest. I forgot how many points I just said. This is all from the heart and soul. Thanks for everybody as well that's been tuning in as well, confirming me to continue with this great momentum because I have plenty of beautiful energy, great women, and cool supportive bros, out there encouraging me to continue with helping to share, to uplift, to motivate, to inspire, to teach, all this stuff. Okay, I'm aware I'm in it for the long run. I'm always going to be learning every day and teaching at the same time. Okay, so like thank you for all the support. I appreciate a whole lot. The whole world appreciates it when we're truly able to open up our heart, and express ourselves vulnerably, to others that we may be inspired by, attracted to, encouraged by, whatever, drawn to, whatever you want to call it. It's important for us to just get that off our chest now because this is all we have is now. And otherwise, nobody will know if you keep playing hard to get. Nobody will know if you're just playing games. Nobody knows if you're always keeping to yourself. Nobody knows if you just are putting up all these walls and barriers in your ego and you just think everybody's supposed to be a mind reader. Okay, so I'm appreciative of everybody that can clearly express and write out their heart because that's all that matters in this whole entire universe, honestly. And I'm making a movement, shout out to the Authentic Squad, to encourage others to do this because this is how big things get done. This is how big deals happen. This is how big transformations for the better in the world happen when we can all be on the same page and breathe and listen to one another. Instead of this running, here, running there, you know, Tom and Jerry chase scene, Bonnie and Clyde type stuff. Like when we can actually just slow all that stuff down, come with the empty pocket, come with the empty everything. Just come as you are, your shirt and your shorts. It don't matter who you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your job, profession, title. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what skin color you are. I don't care at all what your matrix stage name is. I don't care at all. Because at the end of the day, the truth is equality. That's that. From anywhere from a politician to a so-called law official, to a so-called athlete, to a so-called doctor, to a so-called rapper. All of them are equal. All of them are the same on a different stage, being a different actor. And at the same time, all of them bleed red. All of them are beings, you know? So it's amazing when all of those different examples are able to drop the illusion, drop the chains, drop the weapons, drop everything, and just talk. That's all this whole world needs to do, literally, is to drop everything and to just talk. That is that simple for everybody to drop everything and to just talk peacefully, civilly, in an understanding, mature way. That's it. That's all this whole entire universe needs to do. To drop all this mask illusion, the chains, the jewelry, the guns, the weapons, the knives, the pepper spray, the weapons, everything. The fancy cars, everything. The offices, everything. To drop everything and go as you are. That's why it's so amazing when we can go to the gym and exercise. I mean, still, that ain't even all that's still, people still on their phones and stuff. That's whatever. But I'm saying, like, imagine a field of these people, different characters, and everybody is empty handed. They just are wearing a shirt and shorts or a shirt and pants with nothing in their pockets, nothing attached to them at all, throughout everybody in the whole thing. This can be people from, you know, Bill Gates to homeless people. I'm talking about everybody, but they just come as they are with just a shirt and some jeans or a shirt and some shorts, and that's it. Everybody on there. Nobody's exempt. Nobody has superior stuff. Nobody has extra stuff to prevent. No, 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 no. Everybody is bare. Hey, maybe everybody can even be naked, to be honest with y'all, because that's what a real tribe is supposed to be. But I'm not saying like that's what always has to happen. Okay, no, everybody has to be naked. Okay, I'm just bringing it back to ancient times. Okay, y'all understand what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying, okay? That's the point I'm making. That's what shows how peace works. Honestly, that's how people can realize how oneness works. Because why there's so many problems in this world? Why people think they gotta run around with weapons and guns and such a villainous type of evil, you know, controlling type of mindset is because they're fearful and they're worried of the worst case scenario and of things busting out, and they got to be in control, this and that. Guess what? Imagine y'all, everybody loses all that and they're actually just able just to slow down and talk. That's why people laugh at people, us vegans or hippies or people that do yoga or whatever or meditate, because y'all want to laugh at someone being at peace with themselves. And that's an unresolved issue within yourself. It's Eternal Authenticity Broadcasting Live. Peace.